You know that feeling as a mom entrepreneur where you just feel like you need to keep getting things done. You can't lose the momentum that you've got going and you have to keep moving, but something's popping up. You have a vacation, you have a trip. Well, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like in real time because that is the situation that I was in last week. And I was able to do it in a way where it didn't hinder both. It didn't make me less productive in the business, and it also didn't take away time with my family. Something that just completely hit me in my core happened mid this week too, and I'm going to share on that because I think it's a really important lesson for all of us. Okay, first full day of vacation. Let's get started with a client call.
I think the most important part is figuring out what you gear your mindset towards. So there's a lot going on in your life. A ton going on in your life. Is it possible? Yes. Is your mind going to talk you out of it if you continue to say I'm too busy or things are too crazy or I can't fit this in? Your mind will talk you out of that.
Everyone's actually still asleep, so I'm gonna move to the back porch now because it's a little bit less windy and people can actually hear me. But that first client call, you wake up that early and I'm like, oh, should I have scheduled this? And then you get onto it, you start talking, and it just lights you up and you feel so good afterwards. And I think that's the most important part of this kind of a lifestyle, is that you have to lead into what makes you feel good. You have to lead into what you're passionate about. And let's knock it over. And if you lead into what you're passionate about, you're doing things that you love. And so whether you're on vacation or not, whether you're on a trip or not, fitting those little things in, yes, helps your business, keeps your business moving forward, but also gives you a little bit of growth, gives you a little bit of warmth in your heart in terms of what you're putting. So it doesn't feel like work all the time. You do the right thing with it, which is why this is possible and we're okay with this. So at the first session, I'm going to show you this screenshot really quick because I love the way that Granola has allowed me to be able to be fully present in my client calls. So instead of taking all these notes and trying to write things down, I can just type notes in here as I need to, but it takes the entire strategy session and different next steps, and it's just so easy to use. Okay, so now I am just finishing up my second client call notes. Again, using Granola, so this is super fast. I'm going to send it to her, send a quick email out that I was finishing before the call, and head to the beach. So that was about 2 hours and 45 minutes of work this morning. But again, that included 2 hour-long client calls. So it's day one. See y'all tomorrow. All right, Tuesday morning, back up. Last night, a huge storm came through and woke me up at like 3:30. Should have just gotten out of bed because I typically wake up about 4:30 anyways, but did not. I went back to bed and did not wake up. This morning I was just so tired. So I had planned to get up, get some work done around 5 and go to the gym this morning before other people got up, but that did not happen. So right now it's like 6:15 and I'm gonna get a little bit of editing done on YouTube and on UGC, and we'll see what everyone's doing after that. I'll probably move my workout from today to tomorrow. So I was gonna take tomorrow off, and you just gotta readjust sometimes. I needed that extra sleep probably, and I would have been so tired if I would have just gotten up at 3:30. So this works. I'll still get the work done, and we'll still get a workout in tomorrow. And then I still have the whole week, so I can meet my 4 workouts a week goal through the rest of the week if I just pushed a little bit. But I am editing a video today. I need to get it to my content lady to get all that set up for Thursday's post. This one's going to be more about like doing your content in 15-minute batches and being able to keep up with that just in the margins. Like you don't need a full 2 hours to batch. So showing you how to do that on this video, and then I'm also getting some UGC done. I'm gonna keep eyes rolling because it feels really good. And then I think we're doing beach again today, maybe pool. So it's a blend. So this morning it started pouring at like right before 5. So of course I turned my alarm off just to enjoy the thunderstorm and got up a little bit later than planned, but I think that's totally fine. I don't have to get everything done this week that I want to get done. So you kind of just have to go with it. I'm on vacation. I wanted to sleep in. And that's what I did today. So we enjoyed the rain this morning, watched a movie. Here we go. We watched a movie. We just enjoyed some downtime, and now we're getting ready to go back to the beach because it's sunny again. And I'll get stuff done later. I mean, I have a 3-hour car ride home tomorrow to get some things done on, and I'm really not worried about it. I did want to talk a little bit though about something that happened the other day. Olivia, my daughter, got stung by a jellyfish the other day, and of course it hurt. She'd never been stung before. She wasn't really anticipating being stung or what that meant. So we gave her some TLC. She was a little irate for a second and then calmed down. But I think what's really important to note is that within 5 minutes, she was back in the water because she didn't know any different. Like, the benefit of getting back in the water and having fun well outweighed any risk of getting stung by a jellyfish again. And she had a blast. And guess what? She did not get stung by a jellyfish again. She was totally fine. And I think that's something that we really need to learn from kids these days, because there's so many times where something gets thrown at us, something unexpected happens, something that we didn't want to happen happens, and it scares us away and we don't jump back in the water. And we need to remember that those are learning opportunities, yes, but they shouldn't deter you away from whatever that end goal is. For her yesterday, it was enjoying the water and being able to go play with her brother. For us, it might be a different lifestyle. It might be a more flexible work schedule. It may be more money in our bank account to be able to take our kids to Disney World. There's so many things that we are fighting for, and that a little sting can't deter you from that if you don't let it. But what she could have done is she could have sat there and said, I'm scared to go back in the water. I might get stung again, and so I'm just going to sit here. She could have done that very easily. And that's what it looks like when people give up because something didn't happen fast enough, because someone said something negatively. I mean, there are so many reasons that people give up, but take this lesson from a just turned 5-year-old. You just got to get back in the water. It's got to. Okay, it's our last day at the beach, and everyone is still asleep, so I'm whispering. But man, it's raining outside. It is pouring. It's been pouring all day long. So we got 3 really good days outside, and I think it's supposed to rain for the next like 5 or 6 days. So this worked out really well. This morning, though, we are gonna kind of get up slowly and get things packed up and head back home. So I don't have that much to do today. I just honestly really like to wake up early and have my coffee and have things be quiet before the chaos of the day. So I am going to do a little bit of engagement and Jen, update my tracker. You hear that thunder? Update my tracker and then get all the videos that I'm recording or I recorded this week onto my computer so that I can edit on the way home. I actually get really, really bad car sickness. Really bad. I can barely ride in a car at all without getting sick. So I take medicine to allow me to be able to, 1, not feel like I'm going to die in the car, but 2, get work done. And it works phenomenally. So I use these car rides as ways to get stuff done too, because you're just sitting there. That kind of drives me crazy sometimes. So on car rides, I'm either sleeping, getting work done, or giving my husband a break from driving for a little bit. But I don't like driving, so that doesn't happen as much as he probably would like it to. So I'm gonna get these videos uploaded and get them onto my computer so I can start editing them. And that's really about it this morning. So I just wanted to show you that you don't have to pick all or nothing when it comes to this kind of a lifestyle. I definitely front-loaded my week because I knew I could get it done early and then have the rest of the week to relax a little bit more versus backloading my week. It just made more sense to me. So I had a lot going on Monday, a little bit less going on Tuesday, even less yesterday, and less today. That way I could really enjoy the week as I wanted to, but still be able to keep moving. So I hope this helps show you a little bit of what that looks like, and know that you don't have to be like a morning person for this to work. It could be done at night. It could be done during nap time. There are so many opportunities for you to be able to fit this in. You just have to finagle it to your lifestyle, your needs, your family's needs. So for us, it was really important that I talked to my husband about this, that I wake up early before, the kids are awake. That way I can get things done the majority of the time when everyone's asleep. I still get stuff done. I'm a morning person. It's fine with me. And then as people start to wake up, I turn business brain off and turn family brain on. So there are multiple ways to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the storm, drink some coffee, get this last little bit of work done, and head home. I shouldn't have waited till the very end to do this, but I forgot to do this earlier. But if you enjoyed this, if you learned something from it, if you took something away from it, comment for me, press like, that way I know, and press subscribe, because that's like reserving your seat at the table with us. Lets you know when new videos pop up. That will give you direction, give you support, give you a realistic view of what it looks like to be a mom entrepreneur. All right, see you next time.